Good day, whether it's morning, afternoon, or lunch. I'm Kathleen Nichol from Brandon University in Brandon, Manitoba. I teach intro chemistry, a high school level course. Now, the clicks. My challenges this past year, of course, like all of you, were to select a platform to use for delivery, to create labs for online delivery, applying for second-term labs in person when we were allowed, managing all aspects of COVID-safe protocol for these labs, creating some feeling of community within the class, infusing demos into the class, and holding tests and exams at a distance with academic honesty. I wonder if you can guess which one I wish to share about today. It wasn't the testing challenge, although that's the one that I lost the most sleep over. My greatest fear was not being able to connect with students, nor to create some feeling of community in the class. That's a good part of why students attend class, whether it's in person or online. So I will share what I tried, what seemed to work, and what I will keep with respect to this goal. And if time allows, I'll look at the other challenges that were faced. So the main ways I used to create a feeling of community and to engage students were meeting them early. Now, last spring and summer, our teaching center developed and offered excellent one-week courses on best practices for teaching online. Part of our training encouraged us to invite students to get started in our courses early before classes began. So I tried that. I set up activities for them on Zoom and Moodle with the bonus of earning themselves some participation marks. One of those tasks was for students to join me in a Zoom meeting and to play with its features together. So we started to get to know each other early, late August, early September. And then, as many have mentioned, polling was a feature. So at the beginning of the course, I used polls to get them engaged in the class. Zoom offers this feature. It's sort of fun. They answer multiple choice questions. The responses then can be shared as bar graphs, and we can discuss the results. So they were part of a group. Now, after that, I made the habit of asking students questions throughout the lecture to let me see if they understood and to let them try out the new techniques we were learning. It had the effect of creating a class atmosphere. Now, I used my PowerPoint slides and added in blank pages so we could work problems together as if we were doing it on the blackboard. So that got the feeling of being in class. Now, I decided to videotape the labs early last summer. I was able to use my laptop and iPhone to record myself doing them. Then I set up several trials of each lab and took pictures of them. The pictures of the graduated cylinder volumes, the balance readings, and so on, to create several data sets. At lab time, we viewed the videotaped labs together over Zoom so we could see the method. Then I put them into breakout rooms in randomly assigned pairs, with each pair having one set of data to analyze. They could read the measurements off the pictures, carry out the calculations, and compare results with their partners. This way, they got to chat with their classmates throughout the term. Now, when our university offered the opportunity to apply for in-person lab delivery, I jumped at the chance for second-term courses with well laid out COVID-safe protocol, of course. Seeing students in person was a real relief for all of us. Some said this was their first contact with anyone live that academic year. And when students missed classes or did poorly on tests, I took time to email them just to check in, and it seemed to work. So these seem to create the desired community feeling. Which adaptations will I keep post-pandemic? Well, I'll continue to meet students, invite students to come early so we can get used to the Moodle platform for submitting assignments, and hopefully so they will have to read the course description and answer questions on it. I'll continue to poll them, but hopefully we'll be doing it in our classrooms using thumbs up or down or some other subtle responses. We will continue to work problems together, and I will ask them lots of questions, just as we did before going online. I may bring my tablet to class and use the PowerPoint slides again with the overhead projector and write the answers on the tablet rather than on the blackboard. This way the notes can be easily saved. I'll see how that works. Sometimes PowerPoints can be deadly. As well, they could still be used for snow days, which we do have in Manitoba, and safe for students who are ill. I really liked the face-to-face feel of us all sitting at our computers. We were at the same level. It felt more personal. I have to think about that perk and how I can create that again. It led to comfortable chatting before, during, and after class. I might continue getting them to submit their assignments online as well. These are the acknowledgements. Last spring, I listened to Dr. Rashmi Venkatswaran of University of Ottawa talk about how she had, in the spring, taped her labs quite successfully. So that's the way I decided to go. Kurt Schultz was our director for the Center of Teaching and Learning and did an amazing job, and the help we couldn't have done without. So thank you for this opportunity to share.